Good morning, friends, and welcome to LeggLife. And you guys, like a kid on Christmas Day, I am absolutely giddy today. It is not even 8 a.m. I woke up early because today is Star Wars Day at Sea. You can see we've got our Star Wars Day at Sea bed throw here on our bed, and just so you know, you actually do get to keep these. They put these on all the beds the night before Star Wars Day, and these are for you to take. We have so many things on the schedule today. We went through our personal navigator, highlighted all of the things that we want to do, and there's just like so much. We're meeting characters today. We have Palo Brunch today. There's all sorts of Star Wars events. There's drawing classes. There's trivia. You guys, today is going to be jam-packed with Star Wars Disney Cruise goodness. So while it is Star Wars Day at Sea, there is still one way that we need to start today because the Force may be strong. Coffee is still stronger, so let's get this to Sherri. The first event we are doing today is an 8:30 a.m. coloring time. This is something we've actually never done on any of our Disney cruises. It is here in the D Lounge, so let's see what this is all about. You can see they actually just have a whole bunch of coloring sheets out here in the D Lounge. You can pick any of the ones that you want, and then down here at the end, they actually have whole boxes of different colored markers, different colored crayons. So basically, it's just the time to come in here, get a coloring sheet, and color. A little surprised there are no Star Wars coloring sheets out this morning though. I decided to grab Mickey Mouse, got my red, got my yellow, got my black. I'm ready to color. Sherri has joined me here at the coloring event this morning. I went with Mickey, Sherri went with Minnie. It's almost like we're meant to be. So I may be absolute trash when it comes to the animation classes where I actually have to draw a character, but you know what? I'm actually not too bad when it comes to coloring with crayons.
You're very good, actually.
Thank you. How's yours going, Sherri?
Good.
Oh, look at Minnie. One of the things they have around the ship today is a porg scavenger hunt. And so you swing here by the Porg Adventures desk, pick up your porg mask and a pencil, and then follow the instructions on the back of the mask. This is what the front of the porg mask looks like, Sherri. Oh, so porgy. And then on the back side, you see it just talks about how Chewbacca needs our help to track the porgs, and it has different information around the ship, different things for you to find. Just a little scavenger hunt to do on Star Wars Day at Sea. You can see some families have gone all out with costumes today at Star Wars. So much fun.
Oh my gosh,
Sherri Beth, we're about to do our first character meet and greet of the day, aren't we?
we are.
Based on your ears, who are we gonna meet?
Chewie.
This meet and greet is in Animator's palette, and they did change all of the screens in Animators to this Star Wars Day at Sea design. You guys, we are next in line for our meet and greet. Hi, Chewie.
Hi. Yeah.
We met Chewie. Our next character meet and greet is actually Darth Vader, so that means that Sherri needs to change out her ears from Chewie ears to the dark side ears. Heading in for our next character meet and greet back here in the tube on deck 4.
You may approach. The dark side is your true path. If you do not face your destiny, you will one day face me.
Well, I don't want to do that.
Leave here today with this warning. Do not underestimate the power of the dark side.
The next event we're doing right here in the lobby, these are the BB8 races you can see up there on the screen. And then right in front of us, they have the racetrack.
There's some BB8 races, say beep, boop, beep. Beep, boop, beep. 1, 2, 3. The boy goes droid. Go. Beep, boop, beep. Blue droid is on. Oh! There was a minor collision. The red droid is making rounds. The blue droid!
Even here in some of the snack cases, they have some Star Wars things. You can see they have Kylo Ren brownies with the Star Wars logo on there. Over here they've got some Death Star cookies that you can get, and again, all of these are all included in the cost. One thing that happens here on Star Wars Day at Sea is that the Jawas are actually around the ship, and they will trade with you. If you have different items, you can go up and offer them the items and see if they will trade. So that's exactly what's happening right here. Super fun. So we're actually stopping in the Tiffany & Co. shop right now. They have this event called Breakfast at Tiffany's, And you can see they have some like live music over there. You can say have the iconic blue Tiffany drinks right here. And all of their sales staff is here to answer any questions, show you around the store. Obviously, we already bought Sherri her Tiffany gift earlier this trip, but we wanted to stop in and just kind of check this out. And just so you know, the drinks at the Breakfast at Tiffany event are complimentary, so definitely swing by, get a drink, check it out. Sherri, give the drink a try, tell us how it is, and even what it is.
I think it's just champagne that they've colored the blue.
That's very fancy. All around the ship they have these different pop-up banner displays with different Star Wars characters to kind of add to the Star Wars Day at Sea feel. We just hopped into our next activity, which is actually an adult 3D Star Wars craft. You can see we are here in O'Gill's pub, and what we grabbed when we came in were Yoda and R2-D2, and basically we're gonna cut them out and make little 3D figurines of these. Sherri, we've done something kind of similar before, haven't we?
With Mickey and Minnie, yeah.
With Mickey and Minnie, and do we still have the, I don't think we still have those.
I don't think they made it home.
Alright, so I got all my Yoda pieces cut out, well, at least loosely. I gotta go around and do all the details, obviously. Got my R2 unit cut out. Sherri, who is an amazing perfectionist, is over here and will spend probably all day cutting out her pieces. Also, how amazing are Sherri's droid ears? Those are so good. So I have all of R2 cut out. Now I have to start folding him and start putting these glue dots on there to keep him together. But I need to find my instructions, which are right there. All right, Sherri, I think my R2 unit is done.
Well,
What do you think?
well,
Should I just keep it like that? Okay, maybe I'll try to fold the top. So not only did I beat Sherri and get mine done first, but look how great mine looks. I did R2 first. Sherri is doing Yoda. Here are the finished designs. I did R2, Sherri did Yoda. Let us know in the comments below, whose do you like better? We know every animation class, you all say Sherri, which I agree with. But what do you think on this one? Did I win? Do I have a chance at winning?
whoa.
Getting in line for our next meet and greet experience. Sherri, who are we gonna meet next?
C-3PO and R2-D2.
What?
Right into the middle, everyone.
Hello. We're back in our stateroom. We have to do a quick outfit change because we actually have brunch at Palo, and there's a dress code at Palo that apparently does not include Star Wars t-shirts. So we're gonna change clothes and go have one of the best brunches of our entire life. One of the things they have here on the Magic Porthole, obviously, are the different things that fly by. And on Star Wars Day at Sea, you guys, look how awesome that is. Also, Sherri Beth is all ready for Palo. Look how good Sherri looks. She's got on a floral maxi dress, got on her little jean jacket, her little Mickey pin. You ready to go have brunch?
Yes, I am.
Here on the Fantasy, when you come to Palo or Remy, you come and you check in at this desk, and Remy's actually gonna be over here on this side, Palo's on this side, and then there's a bar right here in the middle called Meridian. Now, you don't have to dine at Palo or Remy to go to Meridian. Anybody can come up here and enjoy it. Actually, it's one of the least used places on the ship, so definitely, if you want to have a drink in a really nice space, you can come up to Meridian, enjoy a drink here, and check it out, even if you're not going to Palo or you're not going to Remy. And this is what Meridian looks like. Just lots of seats, lots of chairs. It's basically where a lot of people will sit and wait for their reservations for Palo and Remy. But if you just want to come up and get a drink, you can totally do that. Here's the Meridian menu. You can see there's some sparkling champagne drinks there. There's some whites, there's some reds. They don't have a lot of food here in Meridian, but they do have a light antipasti tasting tray for $30. And if you are a wine fan, I actually want to draw your attention to this, because this might be the best deal on the entire ship. This is from the sommelier bin, and each glass is $10 a glass. However, I've heard from people who have tried this, who have had glasses of wine that should have gone for 4, 5, 6 times that amount. And then they also have the drink menu here. You can see there's gin, a lot of classic drinks, things like Sidecars, Gibsons, Negronis, Rob Roy's. So if you're a classic drink fan, you just want it in a nice setting, definitely come check this place out. Or if you're like Sherri and you want a really fancy glass of water. And not only is there a nice seating area inside at Meridian, but there are also several tables outside. And just so you know, this is a designated smoking area. But a lot of people would grab a nice cigar, sit up here, enjoy the view off the back of the ship while enjoying a drink. The location and view, definitely hard to beat. We just sat down here at our table at Palo. You can see we're right on the window, great view off the back of the ship, and they just gave us our brunch menu. So at brunch, you actually have a couple different options. You can order anything you want and as much as you want off of the brunch menu, but then there's also a buffet option with so many items that I'll show you in a second. Brunch here at Palo includes one drink. You have a choice of either Prosecco right here or the mimosa. We just ordered off the menu, but now we're going to look at all of the buffet items, which there are a lot of. So we'll start showing you the buffet with the different dessert items, and you guys can see there's everything from Nutella chocolate cups, fruit tarts, everything you could possibly want. There are so many amazing desserts here that look absolutely awesome. And then you can see this room is kind of divided onto three sides. This is the antipasta side, this is the seafood side up there, and over here we have some of the breakfast items. We have breads and pastries, strawberries with fresh cream, all sorts of different fresh fruits. And no trip to Palo would be complete without their famous sticky buns. Here's my first plate from the buffet. Keeping in mind, we still have meals that we ordered here, so this is like just the start. You can see I got a little bit of everything. First course off the menu is here. Got the eggs Benedict, looks good. We've had this before. Sherri got the exact same thing. And also ordered the Mickey waffle. Came with a side of fresh cream, some fruit. Got the strawberry compote in there, looks so good. So the second menu item just got delivered. We got the Parmesan crusted chicken breast, basically chicken Parmesan. You can see it's on a bed of risotto. It's got the sauce, the breaded chicken. Got several desserts here, everything from chocolate covered strawberries to tiramisu to whatever those are. And then he actually brought like a warm chocolate lava. Well, okay, he brought 2 warm chocolate lava cakes. We didn't ask for these or order these. That's just how good the service here is at Palo. And as you're leaving Palo, they actually have a guest book here at the front desk to sign. I know several of you guys are actually going to be sailing on the Fantasy soon. So if you come to Palo, I want you to look through the guest book, find where Sherri and I signed it, and then let us know in the comments if you find the page we are on. So confession, I went to the room, took a nap after Palo Brunch. Sherri went to an animation class. Here's her Minnie Mouse. What do you guys think about that? And then, maybe more importantly, I'm gonna cover up the name. What is this? Do you guys know what it is? Let us know in the comments below. It's Baby Yoda, or the child according to Disney. Since it is Star Wars Day at Sea, I wanted to take you into the shops on board and show you the different Star Wars Day at Sea merchandise they're selling this year on the cruises. Pretty much every one of the shops has some Star Wars merchandise. You can see they have everything from toys and different things like this that you can buy, to a lot of the branded Star Wars Day at Sea 2020 shirts. They have hats. They even have some of the Star Wars light up ears here. And of course they have the Yoda, the Wookiee, the R2 ears. And this is kind of cool. In the Swarovski case, they actually have Swarovski, C-3PO, and Leia. Prices of those are $3.25 each. What would a Star Wars Day at Sea cruise be without a lightsaber? So of course they have those you can buy. They have different Jedi Training Academy robes you can get. Lots of different shirts, short sleeve, long sleeve. And just, you know, prices on these. These Star Wars Day at Sea shirts are $34.99. They have different mugs here. These are actually really nice. These are only $16.99. I actually think that's a pretty good price for that Star Wars Day at Sea mug. They also have these Star Wars Day at Sea lanyards. These are super nice. These are $12.99. And of course, some of the things that we love, different ornaments. You can see that a couple different options. They have this anchor with the different like Star Wars designs and icons on there. Love that. And then they have the big Star Wars Day at Sea ornament. The different ornament prices, the big one, $19.99. These smaller ones are, well, also $19.99. Sherri's pointed out how cool this Stormtrooper hat is. Really love that. That price is also $29.99, and then that is what the bill looks like. They also have these fleece Star Wars Day at Sea throws. You can see that's what the design looks like. Super cool. They have this lanyard, actually, which is pretty cool, with the Death Star on there.
It lights up too.
And it lights up right there. See? Check that out. Love that. And if you want magnets for your stateroom door, they've got those as well. Come to the pool side. I don't remember Darth Vader saying that line, except on a Disney cruise. No. And of course they have Star Wars Day at Sea pins as well. There's 4 different designs that we've seen. I really like this one because it says Star Wars Day at Sea 2020 on that, so I like that one. They also have this Star Wars Day at Sea pin.
It says 2020, it's just very small.
Oh, it does say 2020. I didn't see that one, so I like that one too. And then we have this one, which I guess, you know what? Okay, so all but one of them say 2020. All of these are $17.99. Sherri, midday of Star Wars Day at Sea check-in. Are you having fun?
I am.
You like it so far?
Yeah.
We hope it's for your collection and not for trading.
So we're grabbing a quick drink at a place called La Piazza. This is kind of the main hub when you first walk into the adult-only area. You can see designed to look like a carousel. One of the bars over here is called Ooh La La. There's a bar right over this way called O'Gill's. That's kind of the Irish pub. And then back down that hallway is the Tube. So this is sort of one of the main areas that you would go through to get to all of the adults-only bars. We decided to get drinks of the day, and today it is this fun little yogurt-based blended drink. Sherri and I only ordered 2 of them, but it took him a little while to make them, so he apologized for that. Although, to be fair, it only took him a couple minutes. Like, not long at all. But he was like, thank you for your patience, here's one on me. So, we got 3 drinks of the day, 2 for me, 3 for me, 0 for Sherri. 2 for you, maybe 2 for me. So tonight for dinner we are at Enchanted Garden, but it's not the normal Enchanted Garden menu, it's actually the Star Wars Voyage Through the Galaxy menu. Special menu for Star Wars Day at Sea. You can see we have special drinks up here. There's a few appetizers, all Star Wars named. Some more appetizers down there. And then we have all sorts of entrees here. The menu actually looks pretty awesome. I'll show you what we're gonna get in just a minute. For the appetizer tonight, I went with the steak empanadas. You get 3 little empanadas, a little bit of sauce here. Sherri is almost done with hers, but she got the cheese souffle. And Sherri, what did you say that it was?
It's literally cheese, baked in cheese, drizzled with cheese, and like an apple compote. It's so good.
Entrees just came. I got the swordfish, looks pretty awesome, on top of, looks like some purple mashed potatoes maybe? French fries on top, like a corn relish at the bottom. I also wanted the curry and rice from one of the dishes, but he ended up giving me the whole dish. This is like a portobello mushroom steak, but really the curry and rice is what I wanted. And Sherri, Beth, what did you get?
It's like a chicken teriyaki bowl kind of sort of thing.
Looks pretty good. You got some asparagus and broccoli in there. Here's the Star Wars dessert menu. We just finished our main entree. They brought us the dessert menu. These, of course, beverages, coffees. Let's get to the good stuff. Nobody's here for beverages and coffees. We got velvet cake, we got macarons, frozen carbonite sundae, warm apricot pudding, flan, and angel food cake. Dessert just arrived. You guys, Maddie got the macarons, and they look so good. I went with the Han Solo sundae. It's got caramel corn, dulce de leche in there, ice cream. Sherri, what did you get?
It's like angel food cake with like a cranberry compote.
And then Desi got the red velvet cake. It's got some fresh berries there with it. That Star Wars chocolate. Once again, Disney Cruise knows how to do desserts. I just got back to our guest room after a delicious dinner. And here's our towel animal for tonight. It looks like maybe a stingray or a starfish. Some kind of stingray starfish thing. Most importantly, there's chocolate, and that's what matters. So we just came outside for the Star Wars deck show, starting in about a half an hour. And apparently it was raining earlier, and it's still sprinkling a little bit, because you can see the pool deck where they covered up, absolutely covered in water.
Ladies and gentlemen, girls and boys, Star Wars fans, make some noise!
You don't know the power of the dark side.
Rebel traitors, you know who you are.
You are here under the authority of me. You don't have to do this. I feel the conflict in you. It's tearing you apart.
You need a teacher. I can show you the ways of the Force.
ending the night here on Star Wars Day at Sea at Star Wars Superfan Trivia.
Next question is this. What is Han Solo's nickname for Finn? What is Han Solo's nickname for Finn? If you're not sure, have a guess. Write down the answer, keep it close to your chest, and we're going to reveal those answers in 3, 2, 1, turn it around. We've got big deal, big deal, big deal, big shot, big deal, question mark. So close, but unfortunately, big deal is what we were looking for. Which means we lose another 2. Which unlikely character poses as a double agent and helps the Resistance in the Rise of Skywalker? Yes, Orlando might come on down.
General Hux.
General Hux, absolutely right, yes. Spoiler alert, sorry about that. Star Wars Superfan Challenge winner this evening,